Hi everyone, welcome back to your 30 days of hypopressives. I'm Alice, today's day 19, and we are looking at doing some more dynamic transitions, blending through the poses and just deepening the work that we're doing with our core. So we're going to start off in standing position, and we are going to have the feet hip distance apart. Keep your knees nice and soft there, neutral pelvis, lengthening all the way through the top of the head. Chin back, and we're going to start with our hands in first position here with the balance point a tiny bit forwards. Inhale, exhale and lengthen, breathing all the way through your rib cage, and exhale. One more here, exhale. Hold your breath, pause, slowly stretch your ribs, and on this breath hold, just slowly bring your arms up all the way to the top. You're going to draw the shoulders down, keep the ribs over the pelvis there. And then when you're ready, inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath, stretch your ribs, and we're going to curl all the way over into the fourth diver position. Have your hands just above the knees, push the shoulders back and away from the ears. Feel you've curled over something, looking up towards your belly button there. And then when you're ready, we are going to inhale, exhale, come up into standing position here. And what we're going to do here is we're going to do arms coming up to the top on the first breath hold, and then on the second one we're going to do this long swing through to here. So you can stop whenever you want to, so you don't have to come all the way through, so you can stop at the top if you want. Okay, so balance point forwards, inhale, exhale, one more breath here, exhale. Hold your breath, stretch your ribs. So arms are coming up to the top, nice and slowly. Draw the shoulders down, eyes ahead. Lovely. So one more set of the breathing here. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs, so opening the arms into the top V. Start to curl over, bring your arms through, sort of find that fourth diver position. Then we're just going to carry on and bring the arms up to wherever feels comfortable there. Inhale, exhale, bring your arms back through and back into the third standing position here, and we'll do one more set. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs, opening up the arms, coming all the way through, looking up towards your belly button there. And then inhale. When you're ready, we're going to come up into third standing as well, again here, and we're going to come into kneeling position. Inhale, exhale, breathing all the way through your rib cage, and exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath, stretch your ribs, so curling over. You can touch your hands just above your knees if you want to. Bring your hands down, kneeling down, and then kneeling up. Lovely. So in kneeling position, knees and feet hip distance apart, drop the pelvis at the back, balance point a tiny bit forwards there. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs, arms coming up into third position. Draw the shoulders down, eyes ahead. Hold that breath hold for as long as is comfortable. Keep your ribs nice and open. And then on the next breath hold, we're going to transition back into quadruped. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. You're going to draw back. Bring your hands down into quadruped position here. Knees and feet stay hip distance apart. Eye line towards the floor there. Elbows out. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs, curling your head, looking towards your belly button. Curl your back up towards the ceiling there. Inhale. Exhale when you're ready. And we're going to do a little bit of crawling here. So if you want to come just to the end of the mat there, we are going to do a crawl forwards, and then we're going to lift into this position here. Come back, crawl back, and lift again. Okay, so when you're ready, inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So we're going to crawl forwards and lift. Hold that there for as long as is comfortable. And then we're going to inhale. Exhale, come down. Lovely. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So we're going to crawl. So we're back into symmetrical quadruped. And then we're going to load through and lift and draw the heels down there. Look up towards your belly button. Inhale. Exhale, come down. And we're going to do the same on the other side. 2 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Check your head hasn't dropped down. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So crawling forwards with the other side. And then we're going to load forwards and lift. Try to keep your ribs nice and open. These are a little bit tricky, these ones. And then inhale. Exhale, come down. 2 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So crawling back. And then we're going to load forwards and then lift again. Dropping the heels back. Loading through the arms. Looking up towards your belly button. Inhale and exhale, come down. So if you just want to shake your wrists off just for a second, we're going to do a little knee hover crawl. So this is completely optional. You can come up if you want and just stay here. But if you want to, we're going to come into the little knee lift and then just crawl forwards once here and then come down. And then we'll crawl back. Okay, so 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale and lengthen. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So loading forwards and lifting. And then right hand, left leg coming forwards. Hold that there. And then when you're ready, we'll inhale, exhale, come down. Super. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs, loading forwards and lifting. I'm going to bring that hand and the leg back. Hold that hover. And then inhale. Exhale, come down. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. Shake your wrists off if you need to. Back into quadruped position. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So loading forwards, hovering, and the other side. So right hand, left, right leg, left hand. Holding that position there. Inhale, exhale, come down. And we'll crawl back. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So again, we're going to load through and hover. And then we are going to come back with the left hand, right leg. And then inhale, exhale, come down. Super, shake your wrists off. And we're going to come down into bridge position and do a leg extension on each side, one at a time. So feel that you're lengthening through the spine, knees and feet hip distance apart. Have your feet fairly close in. Inhale. Exhale and lengthen. Breathing into the sides and into your back. And exhale. One more here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So tipping up, drawing up. Checking that you haven't dropped down. We're going to bring the right leg up into the air. Press the hands and the forearms into the floor again. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale. Exhale, slowly come down. We're going to do the other side. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So tipping up, drawing up through your knees. Left leg coming up. Really stabilizing on that right side there. Keep the ribs nice and open. And then inhale. Exhale, bring that leg down. Slowly lower down. We could do another one on the right side. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So tipping up, drawing forwards, stabilizing with the left leg as you bring the right leg up. Check your pelvis hasn't dropped down. Press your hands and forearms into the floor there. Lovely. And then inhale. Exhale, coming down. And then we're going to do one on the other side. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So tipping up, drawing up. Check you're happy with your pelvis position with the leg up. Really nice and strong through the supporting leg. Inhale. Exhale, come down. So we are going to come up into bridge position, down, and then we're going to come into the floor stretch afterwards. So this will be all on one breath hold. So you can modify this if you want and just do bridge or just do the floor stretch. And at any point you can just take a breath if you need to. Okay, so knees and feet hip distance apart. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale and lengthen. 1 more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs, so tipping up, drawing up through the knees. Going to slowly lower down. Stretch out the right leg, put the left leg over. Left hand nearest to your chin, and then bring the arms up all the way to the top into the stretch. Make sure you keep your ribs on the floor. You can just draw up a little bit at the front to just help stabilize there. And then inhale. Exhale, bring your arms down. Lovely. 2 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So you're going to tip up, draw up, and this time arms are coming up. Bring the arms down, lower down, and extend the right leg again. Put the left leg over, left hand nearest to your chin, coming up into the stretch position there. Super. So we'll do the other side. So inhale, exhale and lengthen. Breathing all the way through your rib cage. And exhale. 1 more here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So we're going to tip up, draw up. Come down nice and slowly. Extend the left leg, right leg over, right hand nearest to your chin. Arms are coming up into the stretch position there. Dorsiflexing at the ankles. And then we'll do 1 more on that side, but we'll bring the arms up during bridge as well this time. 2 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So tipping up, drawing up. Arms are coming up. Reaching towards your fingertips. Bringing your arms down, lowering down. Extend the left leg. Right leg over. Right hand nearest to your chin. Coming up into the stretch there. Super. Inhale when you're ready. Bring your legs in. Just slowly rock from side to side. I'm going to come over. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you got on okay with that. Let me know what your favourite pose was in the comments. And I will see you tomorrow for day 20. Take care. Bye.